Hello students, welcome to my channel Learning History Made Easy. In today's video, we will be seeing the political science topic Lokpal and Lokayukta. Before going into the video, if anyone is seeing the channel for the first time or if you have not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe and share it with your friends. And also don't forget to click the bell button to receive notifications whenever I upload new videos. So without wasting time, let us get into today's video. So as I have told, today's video is about Lokpal and Lokayukta. So this is a continuation of the last video regarding corruption. So in order to control the corruption, what all measures were taken? So the first Administrative Reforms Commission headed by Mr. Morarji Desai recommended for Sweden-based ombudsman type of institution. So there was a commission, that is Administrative Reform Commission, which was headed by Mr. Morarji Desai. So what did he recommend? He recommended for an institution which was based on a Sweden-based institution, that is Sweden-based ombudsman type of institution. Accordingly, the center can have Lokpal and state can have Lokayukta. Now, what is Lokpal and what is Lokayukta? How does it help in controlling corruption or combating corruption? So, let us see in detail. So, here first let us see in detail about Lokpal. The movement India Against Corruption was led by Anna Hazare in 2011. So as a part of the movement of India Against Corruption, it was led by Anna Hazare in 2011. Demands from various civil society organizations for Indian ombudsman compelled the union government to introduce the bill again in 2012. So there was a lot of demands from a civil society organization for Indian ombudsman. That compelled the union government to introduce a bill. The bill was introduced in 2012. Finally, this bill became an act on 1st January 2013. And accordingly, when the bill became an act, an organization called as Lokpal, it was originated. So the institution of Lokpal, what is Lokpal? The institution of Lokpal consists of 9 members, total 9 members are there. So let us see who all are there. That is chairman, retired Chief Justice of India or Supreme Court judge to head the institution. So either retired Chief Justice of India or the Supreme Court judge will head the institution. Then 4 members should be judges of Supreme Court or High Court. Remaining must have minimum 25 years experience in Vigilance Commission. So 4 members should be either judges of Supreme Court or High Court. The head of the institution will be retired Chief Justice of India or Supreme Court judge. Then chairman will be there. Then the remaining members must have minimum 25 years of experience in Vigilance Commission. Minorities and women should be given adequate representation. So altogether, total the institution of Lokpal consists of 9 members. Now the panel consisting of Prime Minister, a Speaker and Leader of Opposition in Lok Sabha, Chief Justice of India and an eminent jurist has a tenure of 5 years. Now there will be a panel. And this panel consists of, one is Prime Minister, then Speaker and Leader of Opposition in Lok Sabha, then Chief Justice of India and eminent jurist. Each panel have a tenure of 5 years. 5 years they will have the time period. They can be removed by the President after enquiry conducted by Supreme Court. In any case, they can be removed by the rights to remove them is in the hands of the President, and that too after enquiry conducted by Supreme Court. The jurisdiction of Lokpal covers employees of union government, that is Prime Minister, Ministers, MP and state legislatures also are included. So regarding whom and all Lokpal can do investigation, that is it covers the employees of union government, then Prime Minister, Ministers, MPs, state legislators all are included under the jurisdiction of Lokpal. Okay, so this is about Lokpal. Now let us see exactly what are the powers and functions of Lokpal. Lokpal has the power to sanction prosecution against public servants. So as we have told about the jurisdiction of Lokpal, the area where Lokpal can take decisions. So Lokpal has the power to sanction prosecution against all the public servants. all organizations receiving donations from foreign sources come under the jurisdiction of Lokpal. Any organization which is getting donations, which is getting support from any foreign sources, they can come under the jurisdiction of Lokpal. Now, the Lokpal has a power of superintendence over any probe agency for case referred by it. So, in case of any cases referred by any probe agencies, in such cases, Lokpal has the power for superintendence. Okay. Now, provisions is included for the confiscation and attachment of property acquired by corrupt means. So, in case they find out that any property or any thing is acquired through a corrupt means, through a corrupt method, this Lokpal has the right to attach that property. If for example someone have got a property through a corrupt method or corrupt means, then Lokpal has the authority or has the power to confiscate or attach the property. If the corruption charges are proved, the concerned official have to undergo 2 years jail term. So, if the Lokpal proved the corruption of a concerned official, if the Lokpal is able to prove that one official have done corruption, then they have to undergo 2 years of jail term. The state government have to appoint Lokayukta within 1 year of the commencement of Lokpal Act. Within 1 year the Lokpal Act was passed, the state government have to appoint a Lokayukta. So, regarding Lokayukta we will learn in detail in the next topic. So, these are the powers and functions of Lokpal. Now, next is Lokayukta. What is Lokayukta? So, Maharashtra was the first state to implement Lokayukta in 1973 and Karnataka in 1984. What does Lokayukta does? It investigates the allegations against officers like corruption, favoritism, injustice and other grievances. So, any allegations are made against officers, officials, the Lokayukta has the power to investigate into such cases. It does not include judges, speaker, chairman, accountant general, chairman and members of State Public Service Commission, judges of civil and criminal code. These are not included in the Lokayukta. It receives petition from the public and conducts enquiry. So, regarding Lokayukta, the petitions are received from the public and based on that petition, based on that complaint, it starts conducting enquiry. Now, Lokayukta in Karnataka. The government headed by Sri Ramakrishna Hegde adopted the institution of Lokayukta in 1984. So, in the beginning we have seen that in Karnataka, Lokayukta was started in 1984 by the government headed by Sri Ramakrishna Hegde. It comprises it comprises of retired judge of Supreme Court or Chief Justice of High Court. The committee consisting of Chief Minister, Chief Justice of High Court, Speaker of Assembly, Chairman of Council and leaders of opposition are consulted by the Governor regarding the appointment. So, the Lokayukta consists of retired judge of Supreme Court or Chief Justice of High Court. Then there is a committee consisting of Chief Minister, Chief Justice of High Court, Speaker of Assembly, Chairman of Council and leaders of opposition. This committee is consulted by the governor regarding the appointment. So, if any appointments are to be made, this committee is consulted by the governor. They are appointed for 5 years and can be removed by the office of the governor. So, in Lokpal, the president had the power to remove or to take off any person from their role. In Lokayukta, they can be removed from office by the governor. Governor is having the power. Y. Bhaskar Rao is the present Lokayukta and S.B. Majag and Subhash and Adi are the Upalokayukta of Karnataka. Now, that is regarding the Lokayukta of Karnataka. Now, let us see the powers and functions. Subject to provisions of the Act, the Lokayukta may investigate any action which is taken by or with the general or specific approval of Chief Minister, Ministers, members of State Legislature, Chairman, Vice Chairman, etc. So, it has the power to investigate any action which is taken by or with the general or with the approval of Chief Minister, ministers, members of state legislature, etc. Any other public servant holding a post or office carrying a fixed salary of more than rupees 20,000 as may be revised from time to time. So, it also has the power to investigate into any actions of a public servant who is holding a post or an office with a minimum salary of more than 20,000 rupees. That cases also can be investigated by Lokayukta. Next, Lokayukta may investigate any action taken by public servant if it is referred by the state government. So, if any action is taken by the public servant if it is referred by the state government, then Lokayukta may investigate into such cases also. So, in the process of investigation, Lokayukta deal with issues of search warrant. The Lokayukta after investigation shall make declaration with regard to the governor or chief minister of the state to the vacation of office of the said officials. That is, after investigating any case, then this Lokayukta have to make a declaration with regard to the governor or chief minister of the state. So, that is if governor is not present, that time the chief minister of the state has to take out the declaration, otherwise governor will have the power for that. So, that is about the powers and functions of Lokayukta. So, these were the two topics, that is the last two topics in this 5th chapter, Lokpal and Lokayukta. Now, let us move on to some question answers. These question answers are regarding the last video regarding corruption and this video. Together the question answers are given here. First one, what is corruption? Corruption is a behavior which deviates from the formal duties of a public role because of private regarding. It is very simple. For some private benefits, someone is deviating from their formal duties, that is corruption. Next one, mention any one form of corruption. Unofficial fees, commissions, gift, etc. Any one you can write. All these are different forms of corruption. When was the Prevention of Corruption Act passed? 1947 and 1988. By what name anti-corruption organization is known in Sweden? Ombudsman. So, in the beginning of this video, we have seen Ombudsman style of an institution has to be started in India. So, in Sweden based Ombudsman type of institution. So, in Sweden it is called as Ombudsman. Next, who appoints Lokpal? President of India. When did Lokpal institution come into existence? 1st January 2013. What is the tenure of office of Lokpal? That is 5 years. Who appoints Lokayukta? Governor. When did Lokayukta institution come into existence in Karnataka? It came during 1984. What is the tenure of office of Lokayukta? Again 5 years. Who is a Lokayukta in Karnataka? Y. Bhaskar Rao. Who is Upalokayukta in Karnataka? S.B. Majag and Subhash Biadi. Write a definition of corruption. Many definitions are given in your textbook. Any one you can write. According to David H. Bailey, a misuse of authority for the consideration of personal gains is called as corruption. What is Lokpal? The Administrative Reforms Commission recommended for Sweden-based ombudsman type of institution, and accordingly the center can have Lokpal to curb corruption. What is Lokayukta? It is an institution that investigates allegations like corruption, favoritism, injustice and other grievances against public administrators. The Lokayukta receives the petition from public and conducts enquiry. Now, explain the causes of corruption. So, in last video, I have explained all the different causes for corruption. You can refer to that. Discuss corruption as a menace to democracy. This also answer I have explained in the last video. Explain the organization and function of Lokpal. In this video, I have explained about the functions and organization of Lokpal. Explain the organization of and function of Lokayukta. Again, it is explained in this video. Then explain the various legislative measures to prevent corruption. So, that also I have explained in the last video. You can refer to that. So, these were some of the question answers from this chapter. So, I hope you have understood the topic very clearly. In case of any doubts, you can ask in the comment section. And also don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. Your likes and shares will be of a great encouragement for me to make more and more videos. So I hope to see you all soon in the coming video. Thank you for watching.